This lesson is starting our volume of prisms and cylinders. Today we're going to specifically target just the prisms. So your objective today is to learn to find the volume of prisms. There are two different kinds of prisms that we're going to be looking at today. The first is a triangular prism, where the triangle is the base of the prism, and the second is a rectangular prism, where a rectangle is the base of the prism. To find the volume of a prism is the area of the base, which we use a capital B, times the height. So we find that area of the base, like in this case, the base is that rectangle that's 5 by 2. So the area of the base is 2 times 5, which is 10 units. And then to find the volume, we multiply that by 3. And that gives us 30 units cubed. The triangular prism, again, remember that finding the area of a triangle is half the base times the height. So to find that, we have the base equals 1/2 of 6 times 5, which is 15 units squared. And the volume is that 15 times the height, which is 7, giving us 105 units cubed. Remember, area is measured in square units, and volume is measured in cubic units. So to find the volume of the prism, we have a rectangular prism with a base 2 centimeters by 5 centimeters and a height of 3 centimeters. So to find the volume, first off we're going to find the area of the base, which is 2 times 5, which is going to give us 10 centimeters squared. So to find that volume, we're going to take that 10 and multiply it times the height, which is 3. So our volume is going to be 30 centimeters. Remember, our unit is always cubed for volume. Now if you look at this one, you will see that it is a triangular prism. So to find the volume of this figure, remember, the area of a triangle is half the base times the height. So that's what our capital B will be, is 1/2 our base. Remember, our base is the bottom of the triangle, which is going to be the 6 feet. And our height of the triangle is 5 feet. 1/2 times 6 times 5 is going to get us 15 square feet. So then to find the volume, we're going to take that 15 and multiply it times the height of the prism, which in this case is 7 feet. So the volume is 15 times 7, which is 105 feet. And remember, volume is always cubed. Now pause the video and you try this one on your own. For this one, you should have gotten 270 millimeters cubed as your answer. Now go ahead and pause the video and try this next one on your own. For this one, you should have gotten 840 feet cubed. So what happens when we change the dimensions of the figure? Let's take, for example, we have a juice box that measures 3 inches by 2 inches by 4 inches. Now explain whether the tripling the length, width, or height of the box would triple the amount of juice the box holds. If you notice, the original dimensions would be 3 times 2 times 4, which is 24 cubic inches. If you tripled the length, 3 times L, So that'd be 9 times 2 times 4. We end up with 72 inches cubed. If we tripled the width was 2, so now it becomes 6. So we have 3 times 6 times 4. You get 72 inches cubed again. Or if we triple the height was 4, triple it, you get 12. So 3 times 2 times 12. Again, you get 72 inches cubed. So the original box has a volume of 24 inches cubed. You could triple the volume to 72 inches cubed by tripling any one of the dimensions. So tripling the length, width, or height would triple the amount the juice box holds. So now what do we do when we are trying to find the volume of a composite figure? Just like when we found the area of a composite figure, we're going to break the figure up into shapes that we do know. By looking at the volume of this barn, we can see that the volume of the barn is going to be the volume of the rectangular prism plus the volume of the triangular prism. So to find this, first we need to find what's the area of the base of the rectangle. Well, the area of the base, it would be a 40 by 50 foot would be the base of that rectangle. So it would be the 40 times 50, which the base would be 2,000 feet squared. So to find the volume, we're going to take that 2,000 and multiply it by our height of the prism, which is 15. So the volume ends up being 30,000 cubic feet. Okay, so now we need to find the volume of the triangular prism. Okay, remember the triangle, the base of the triangle is going to be 1/2 the base would be 40, times the height of the triangle, which is 10. So the area of the base would be 200 feet squared. So then to find the volume of that, we would take the 200 and multiply it times the height of the prism. Remember, if the triangle is the base, the height of the prism is going to be right there, which is 15. So the volume of the triangular prism would be 10,000 feet cubed. So to find the volume of the barn, we're going to first take the volume of the rectangular prism, which was 30,000 cubic feet. And then we are going to add the volume of the triangular prism, which was 10,000 feet cubed. When we add those together, we would get 40,000 feet cubed. That's going to be our answer there. The volume of the barn is going to be 40,000 cubic feet. Now try to find the volume of this house using the same technique. When you're done, bring it to me so that I can check it.